The kids are having Kool-Aid, bam, you're in an accident. It's all over the carpet. That was the before, this is the after. Let me talk a little bit about removing Kool-Aid stains, either the orange or the red. This video was actually designed for a training class, and it actually was done with my iPhone. I was holding it in one hand and shooting or doing the repair with the other, so sorry about how jiggly it is. Okay, that chemical I sprayed in there is a chemical designed to bring up that Kool-Aid. What happens is it soaks in, attaches itself to the Kool-Aid, and then when you put an iron on it, the steam, the heat from the iron is boiling the chemical, and it's bringing the chemical up by wicking. It's wicking itself up through the towel from the carpet, and it brings the red up, which is a great idea. And it also has oxidizers in it, so what little bit of orange that's left in there will disappear or become translucent to where you won't see it in the carpet. We do this for body shops and car dealerships. You always have kids drinking the orange juice, and your only alternative other than this is dyeing the carpet, which it never feels or looks the same. Even if you use an acid-base dye, acid-based dyes are translucent, so you can see through them. They just change it a shade or two. So if it had a red in it, even if you use an acid-based dye, something that vibrant would not go away. And if you use a vinyl coating, you'd have to shoot so much it'd make the carpet feel stiff. So your only alternative is to replace the carpet. Many times we can pull out the red far enough to where we just have to do a light coat with the acid-based dye or the vinyl coating, just enough of a blend to make it go away, like 95%, right around that area, to where they'd never even notice it if they didn't know it was there. And if they did, many times they do know it's there when I do the repair. They're excited because they didn't have to pay for a whole new carpet, or if the price is so close to being totaled, just having to remove everything on the interior of a car to replace the carpet and put the carpet in and put everything back in again might put it over the edge. Where this you can do for between $125 and $200 and have it all done. When we do this type of stain removal, and we do many different types of stain removals, but when we do this style of stain removal, it's a long process. You have to do it 4 or 5 times over to get all the color out of it. And if you send it to a detailer and see if they can scrub it out first, and maybe they use a citric acid or a bleach or even an ammonia, can damage what's called the dye sites. The dye sites is where the color is in on nylon carpets or synthetic carpets, and you can permanently damage them. And once they're permanently damaged, we cannot pull out this red again. So that's the only downside with this, is you can't really use any type of cleaner that can damage the dye sites, and many detailers end up using something strong that could damage and set the stain. So anyhow, this is probably about my 3rd or 4th pass on this, and why we're doing it, I also want to explain we do many other types of stains. One very common for body shops is when a kid is holding a soda or an orange juice or something like this, and it hits the headliner. If you're not careful with a headliner, you can damage the headliner trying to clean it, especially if they use any type of solvent on it. It'll release the adhesive on the headliner and cause it to sag. We do steam cleaning with headliners to get most of the stains out. Usually if you send me a picture, I can tell you if I can get it out or not, or what the odds are on getting it out. Alright, it looks like we're getting pretty close to getting done with this thing. Something I wanted to show you is how much color we actually get out of this. Oh no, we have a little bit more to go here. That's right there. I went a little heavy on the iron, and see where it's turning brown right there. That's it's getting so hot I'm burning the towel, and we want to try to avoid that. That just means it's becoming so dry that it's not steaming up over in that area, so I would want to add more chemical before I iron much longer in that area. So that looks like that's pretty close to where we want to be. One thing I want to show you here is these are 3 rags. That's how much red I pulled out of that one stain. And here it is, all done. And that's what it looks like after it's finished. And coming up here I have a little of a before and an after. And here we go. This is the before. Yuck. And here's the after. There it is. And we're done.